It's time to dive into the world of furry friends and explore those little things we might be doing that they secretly loathe. But don't worry, we've all been there. But now let's uncover the most common things about dogs that they truly desire and how we can make their tails wag with happiness. So picture this, you're out on a stroll and you spot another dog or person. Natural instinct, right? But here's the catch, not all dogs are social butterflies. Just like when we were kids and our parents made us greet strangers, dogs might not always want to socialize. It's like that awkward encounter you remember from childhood. Now that you know your dog might prefer some space, you can be the understanding pet parent they deserve. Recognizing your dog's body language is key. Watch out for signs of fear or discomfort. They're crouching low, avoiding eye contact, holding their tail between their legs, or giving those nervous sideways glances. Even excessive panting can signal unease. If you see those signs, give your pup some room to breathe and regain their confidence. Now, here's another twist. Ever thought about sticking to a routine? While spontaneous adventures are fun, most dogs thrive in routine. Imagine if you had no control over meal times. A little predictability goes a long way. So when life gets busy, remember to keep your pup's routine in mind. But there's more. Let's talk about having realistic expectations. It might sound a bit heavy, but it's crucial. Often we set expectations for our dogs that are just too high. They're dogs, not mind readers. Understanding their limits and communication styles can lead to a happier and better relationship. Now let's take a look at another mistake you might be making. We often set expectations that are a tad too high. Here's the deal. Many folks expect their pups to ace every situation without even providing them with proper training. When I asked my friend about his dog's jumping behavior, he admitted that he hadn't done much training to curb it. That's the catch. We can't hold our dogs to high standards if we haven't invested the time to train them. Some dogs are naturally chill, while others, like my friend's lab or my own golden retriever, need a little more direction to channel their zest for life. Now, let's dive into another part of this puzzle. If you find yourself frustrated with your furry pal, ask yourself, have you set them up for success? This might not be your first instinct, but it's essential. Oh, and this leads up to our next slip-up. That's downright irresponsible. Skipping nail clipping day. Sure, your pup might not appreciate it in the moment, but in the long run, their paws will thank you. If their nails grow too long, they can cause all sorts of discomfort and injury. Nail trimming is a slippery slope, and here's why: the quick, which houses the nail's blood vessel and nerves, grows along with the nail. So letting them grow out too long can lead to painful and bloody situations. The same goes for all their other hygienic needs: teeth brushing, baths, and coat brushing. They might not love it in the moment, but their healthier and happier selves down the line will surely show their gratitude in their unique tail-wagging way. It's a no-brainer. Taking care of their basic hygienic needs is essential as that belly rub they adore. Let's take a look at a game changer: keeping your living space spick and span. While 2020 saw a rise in all-natural cleaning products, some folks embraced harsh chemicals. But here's the scoop: your furry friend isn't a fan of chemical overload. Those strong fumes and residues can be a quite downer for your pup. So, before you unleash the cleaning frenzy, think twice about what you're using and where. Your pup will surely thank you for those wagging tails and the contented sighs. Now, speaking of unexpected matters, let's talk about keeping your pup healthy. Fleas, ticks, and heartworms, they're no joke. While the idea of an all-natural approach might sound appealing, your pup won't appreciate skipping out on preventive medicines. Here's the golden rule: consult your vet. They're the experts who tailor the best care plan for your furry friend based on their needs and your environment. Switching gears, let's address a common but crucial aspect: consistency. Imagine this: your pup spots their furry bestie on your walk and they pull with excitement. You let them because it's a special occasion, right? But here's the hitch: being inconsistent can baffle with your pup. They won't understand why pulling is cool sometimes and not others. Consistency is key to avoiding confusion and frustration for both you and your four-legged friend. Now let's talk about food transitions, a topic that might hit close to homes. Dogs hate it when their diet changes abruptly. Trust me, I learned this the messy way with my first pup. Swapping their food too quickly, like trying a new brand, can lead to tummy troubles. The 10 rule is your answer. Day 1, 90% old food and 10% new food. Day 2, 80% old and 20% new, and so on. Slow and steady wins the race, preventing tummy aches and messy cleanups. Remember, whether it's training or adapting to something new, your pup prefers a gradual pace. Dogs dislike it when they rush into unfamiliar territory. Remember, it's all about taking it slow and steady. We're taking baby steps. First, teach them to sit command in a distraction-free zone, like your living room. Once they've nailed that, gradually introduce distractions like family members around, progress to new environments with tempting scents and sounds, and then work up to public spaces with all sorts of people and dogs. It's about building up their skills one step at a time. But wait, there's a common pitfall. Many folks skip these crucial middle steps and go straight to expecting a flawless performance in public. Guess what? It leads to frustration for both you and your pup. And remember, this lesson applies beyond training. Think nail clipping and assimilating to the vacuum. Taking baby steps prevents frustration and paves the way to success. Now, let's chat about a mistake that can lead to a wagging tail one moment and chaos to the next. It's all about acknowledging your pup's natural needs. Ever had an urge to chew on a stick? Well, dogs feel that way about many things. It's easy to forget that they need to be dogs, engaging in behaviors like sniffing, chewing, and running around. Ignoring these needs can result in a pent-up energy spiraling into an unwanted behavior like barking or chewing up your prized possessions. Making your pup happy by working their doggy desires into your daily routine, they'll thank you with wagging tails and well-mannered behavior. But hold on tight, because there's a biggie coming up: punishment. You might think a stern word or a shout works wonders, but it's a short-term fix that can have a lasting negative effect. Yelling teaches your pup to be fearful of you, which can lead to reluctancy in obeying commands later on. Not to mention, it erodes the loving bond you share with your four-legged friend. Do you really want a relationship built on fear instead of love, respect, and mutual happiness? Think twice before resorting to dominating tactics. After all, isn't fostering trust and understanding what this journey is all about? And let's be real, yelling won't earn you any points with your pup. So let's skip the shouting and embrace the learning curve and strive for a harmonious partnership. Let's talk about a heartwarming sight we often see: people hugging their furry friends. It's adorable, right? But here's the catch: the reality might not be as cozy as it looks. While those photos are cute, many dogs don't actually enjoy hugs, especially from strangers. Wrapping your arms around a dog's neck or body can trigger feelings of threat or discomfort. But fret not, there's a better way to show your affection. Let your pup decide when or how to cuddle. Petting along with the back and the chest, especially if you're not well acquainted with the dog, is a safer and more welcome approach. You see, some dogs relish hugs, but it's crucial to recognize your own dog's preferences and boundaries. The key is understanding your pup's body language. If your furry friend leans away, avoids eye contact, yawns, licks their lips, or displeases appeasement signals with a worried look, they're probably not thrilled about the hug. Remember, your pup's comfort comes first, and it's all up to us to respect their feelings and ensure that their every interaction is enjoyable for them. Picture this: you're in a foreign land and two locals are engaged in a heated argument in a language you don't comprehend. It's intimidating, right? Now imagine you can sense their fear and tension in the air. That's how your pup feels when you or your family are in the midst of a spat. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to emotions, and they despise it when their humans are at odds. Creating a serene environment for your pup might seem challenging, but there's a simple way to mitigate their stress. While it's ideal to avoid arguments altogether, it's not always feasible. So how about taking it outside or keeping the volume down? Your pup's peace of mind will thank you. Now, let's address a common misconception. Just because you're well-versed in dog behavior doesn't mean all dogs are the same. Every pup is unique, even within the same breed. Falling into the trap of assuming familiarity can lead to misunderstandings and unrealistic expectations. Each pup has their own quirks and needs, and recognizing that will pave the way for a smoother journey with your current furry friend. Click on one of the two videos on your screen right now.